With the day winding down along Bayou Ami in Henderson, Lieutenant John Bruce and his nephew make their way toward the water.
I had hung a cross up on a tree over here somewhere.
This is the last place John saw his brother James Bruce alive. James's son Trent was 9 years old on that tragic day 12 years ago. John was at the sheriff's office when he got a phone call from his brother, but when he got to the phone, his brother had hung up.
So we left. It was me and two other co-workers left and went searching for him, and we ended up finding him back here on the levee. His car was parked at the edge of the tree line, and he was sitting in a chair next to the water. When we found him, he had a shotgun to his chest and was just sitting there crying.
James was 32, a father and a military man, dealing with financial and marital problems. John spent an hour listening to his brother and trying to stop him from pulling the trigger.
He was crying. He was really hurting. He was hurting physically. There was nothing physically wrong with him, but he had so much pain in him that it did hurt him. And it was right before he pulled the trigger. It was like he just went at ease. Everything just kind of relaxed, and he pulled the trigger.
John frantically tried to save his brother's life.
I went run. I grabbed my first aid kit. When I came back, I laid him down from the chair, and it's when I opened up his shirt to get to the wound that I froze and I couldn't do anything.
His coworkers took over and tried to revive James but couldn't. This is where he died. To this day, John grieves.
You never stop grieving. When you stop grieving, that's when something's wrong.
It hurts. It hurts just as much today as it did years ago.
Trent says anyone contemplating suicide should know it's not the answer.
You hurt so many more people around than you realize. Where you think nobody cares or anything like that, people do.
I'm hoping by telling my story that people won't think that suicide is taboo. This is a real event that people need to work through, and they need to be there for one another. And they need to realize there is help available. They just need to reach out for it.
And know that no matter how dark life may seem, there is a light, hope, and a future. In St. Martin Parish, I'm Allison Bourne-Vanack for KATC TV3.